Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your October monthly reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My name is Andy. I hope that you guys are finding yourselves well. I'm doing all right today. Feeling a little calm, very peaceful in this new setup. I hope that you guys like it. And if you're not doing so great today, I hope that tomorrow you're finding yourselves a little bit better. Alrighty, let's jump into your reading, Sag. And yeah, let's get into it. Also, Sag, I have a question because, as I think some of you may know, I dyed my hair red. Right now it's kind of a mess because I just shaved it and I just bleached it, and then I'm re-dyeing it red tomorrow, I think. But let me know if any colors have been standing out to you particularly. Right now I'm really in like a red phase. Like I painted, is it here? I have this painting that I just painted today, red, and then you can't see it, but up in the corner I painted a new painting all red. I dyed my hair red. I feel like I've been wearing, I have a red candle here. I feel like I've been wearing a lot of red, like from head to toe. Like I like to dress myself in red. And for me, I mean, I've always liked red, but it's not really a color that I've like loved as much as it is. I'm just really feeling it. I'm finding the color red to be extremely comforting to me right now, which I don't ever really think of as a comforting color. I feel really safe and protected when I'm surrounded by color red. So I've been wearing it a lot. Let me know. I don't know if that's like a Sagittarius thing right now. But I'm just curious if anyone else, you know, if there's any other colors that you feel safe or protected in, let me know in the comments down below. I'm just curious. So we're gonna jump into your reading. I'm gonna pull one card to get the overall energy for this month. Oh, and before we do that, I also wanna say, I also want to say that before I started the video, I channeled a little bit into your energy, into the Sag collective energy. What I was being shown was a snake slithering through the grass and then like someone stepping on the snake. So I feel like right now there are a lot of snakes surrounding Sag. And right now you're just really weeding through the grass and trying to find all the snakes and eliminate them. And you're doing a good job of it. I feel like you've caught a lot of them, or you've killed a lot of them, I don't know. You're doing good, just keep up what you're doing. Keep cleaning, sorry, it's really windy and I thought someone was like walking on my road. Keep cleaning out the grass, keep weeding through, keep getting rid of the snakes, getting rid of the liars, getting rid of the dishonest people. So I just feel like right now for Sag, there's a lot of slice and dice, cutting off a lot of people, whether it's friends, family, lovers, just cutting off a lot of people's access to you. And I think that is absolutely the correct decision to be doing right now. I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe we'll see today exactly why that is, but there are just a lot of negative influences and shady, fake facade, mask-wearing people around you, and that is definitely not the energy that Sagittarius wants surrounding them. So yeah, just be cautious of that. Keep doing what you're doing. If you already know that there's snakes in your circle, keep weeding through. Keep cutting them out. Alrighty, we have conflict and defeat as your overall energy for the month of October. I believe in traditional tarot this is the Five of Swords, but is it the Five of Swords? I'm not sure. I never know this. I don't know why like this deck throws me off so much. Like if it had swords, and I just forgot what the colors are. Anyways, I think it is. But we have conflict and defeat. So I feel like because this is our overall energy crowning the reading, so in this month of October, Sag, I don't think that it could come with a lot of defeat and conflict, but I just feel that you feel that is more internal. You internally are feeling really conflicted and defeated. I also feel like for a lot of you, Sag, you're kind of maybe downward spiraling a little bit into a hole. Maybe you're putting yourselves in a hole this month. Maybe not being as social, maybe being a little bit more recluse, a little bit more isolated this month. I feel like your energy's just down, just because this man is literally walking going down a flight of stairs into kind of this darkness. It's like darker every step he goes. So just be careful that you're not walking into darkness, that you're not isolating yourself too much to the point where you leave yourself in a place of a very desolate energy where there isn't very much going on. And again, like I said, it feels internal, so it just feels like internally this month, you feel really conflicted about certain things, and you feel maybe a little bit defeated. And I just feel like Sag, you're being really hard on yourself. I think that's what it is that this month you're just being really hard on yourself. You're you're telling yourself that you're lazy, that you're not worth it, that this, and this. I just feel like there's a lot of negative self-talk towards the self this month. So just be cautious of that, because that is truly what's gonna be the most conflicting towards your energy, and that's what's really going to cause defeat. So just be careful. We're going to tap into this reading, and we'll see exactly what this is talking about if Spirit decides to let us know. Sorry, I'm just like not wearing anything. I mean, I am wearing clothes, but anyways, let's see what we got. Alrighty, so for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising Spirit, what is going on? What about this? What is this conflict and defeat this month? We have the Wheel of Fortune. So cycles changing, I think, in our favor. Right now, it's just you're on the bad side of the Wheel of Fortune. So you got the negative part, and that's what you're going through, and that's why you feel this conflict and defeat. But things are changing. The wheel is constantly spinning. You know, karma. You know, a cycle needs to end, and I think most likely a lot of you Sagittarius already know what it is that you need to let go of and end, and it's once you do let go of that aspect of your life or that person in your life, you'll transition into a more positive cycle. It's all about karma. Right now, it's just you're going through a heavy, rough period because it's karma. It's a karmic event. It's due to happen to you. So just ride it through. It'll be over. I promise. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I just feel like you feel a lot of lack right now, and then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lack. There's almost a longing. I feel like you're longing for something or someone, and it feels like there's a lack. There's something that you're longing for, something that you're wanting, but it almost feels like it's always too far out of reach for you. Like you almost, I feel like whatever this is for you Sagittarius, it feels like sometimes you feel like you're so close to it. You're so close to achieving the success, the love, the money, whatever it is for you. Sometimes you feel like you're so close, you can almost taste it, you can almost touch it. I feel it. And then it's gone, and then you realize that it is a lot further than you think. So I just feel like right now you feel really conflicted and defeated because it's like you're like, oh my God, I cannot catch a break. Like I work so hard towards this thing. I try to stay so positive. I do all the things, but I can never get the thing that I want. So you feel really defeated. The Nine of Wands. You feel really defeated. You feel like, damn, I can't catch a break. Like, you know, I feel like people just keep kicking me down. I feel like my opportunities and my dreams and my wishes are just flying further and further away as I chase after them. I feel like they're running away from me, like they're going in the opposite direction. And you feel hurt. The Three of Swords. You feel hurt and defeated by this. You feel like discouraged. I feel like Sag, that's why I'm saying be careful this month not to dig yourself in that hole and hide in it, but I feel like you feel really discouraged and you feel really let down, I think, by a lot of people, honestly. I feel like this is like, you're really let down by people. Because I feel like what that maybe even is for some of you is that it's an expectation. You're setting expectations on people, and they're disappointing you, they're letting you down, and it's breaking your heart. But I think that you're healing through this, and then we have the Strength card. You're healing through this, and you're, I think, seeing the beauty in the pain this month, and I feel like this is going to happen most likely towards the end of the month, and for a lot of us, it's not going to happen until Chiron gets out of retrograde. Chiron just went into retrograde, and it comes out of retrograde on December 12th. It was actually my birthday, and I just found out that today, and I thought that was super interesting. But I feel like there's a lot of karma that's playing out right now that's going to be playing out up until December, up until the end of the year. That is super important and beneficial for everyone, humanity-wise. But it's really, for Sag right now, we're on the shitty end of the stick. We're on the negative part of the karma. So that's what feels really rough and really intense for us right now. And that's why we feel like we can't catch a break, because it's like, damn, like I thought things were, and that's the thing. I feel like Sag has had a really hard past couple of freaking years, and we thought it was gonna be better a couple months ago, when I think Jupiter went direct, or Jupiter returned to Sag. You know, we keep thinking, it's like, oh, you know, it's gonna be better for, you keep hearing, oh, things are gonna be better for Sag, because the past 12 years, I forget whatever it is, have been really, really rough for Sag, planetary wise, alignment wise, and things are finally aligning, but it's not quite there yet. So if anything, this is just a huge test of our patience, because Sagittarius are known to be extremely impatient. So hold on, it's coming. We're just kind of at a shitty end of it. You know, it's like, you know, and if anything, it's like we need these last couple of kicks to kick us back down, just to realize how strong we are and that we can persevere through this, because we have persevered through the last couple of years of just pain and misery and a lot of shitty situations going on in our lives. And we are fighters. We have persevered. We have made it. We have fought through. We have wounds. We are wounded, but we are strong. We are still standing. We're still here. We have had a lot of hard experiences. We have had a lot of our dreams escape us. We have had a lot of our things that we want and desire push further away from us, but we are strong at the end of the day, and we realize it and we understand this. So that is awesome, Sag. A lot of beautiful realizations are going to be happening this month for you in October. Let's hop into things that we need to watch out for. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October. What does Sag need to watch out for? What do we have to watch out for? In the month of October, what does Sag need to watch out for, Spirit? If you could be so kind, what does Sagittarius need to watch out for, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the month of October? Okay. Dissipating. Oh my god. Dissipating. So, okay, now I'm like, okay, Spirit, you're being super shady, coming at me hardcore, but I do get this, because this is something that I feel like I've personally been struggling with, and now I'm very glad that I sat here and I decided to do readings today, and more importantly got to my sign, which is Sagittarius, because this is talking about you don't want to, like I said, if you are starting to make that descent down that hole and you realize it, stop. Stop. Don't allow yourself to kick yourself down even further than you're being kicked down by the universe. Don't allow yourself to get into a darker place than the universe already isn't putting you in. The universe is not putting you in shitty situations. It's not putting you in a negative place in order for you to climb into that space. It's putting it there for you to make the right decision and be like, you know what? No, I've had enough. I've been put down enough. I've had enough negative experiences the past couple of years to last me a lifetime. I don't need any more negative situations. I really feel that this is the universe testing Sagittarius. This is a test. And are you going to pass? Are you going to do the same thing that you always do, which is dig yourself in that hole and then get in a really depressed state and then not being yourself and then just kind of fading into the background? Or are you going to see this opportunity and be like, you know what, no, I see that you're presenting me with a negative situation, universe, but I'm going to make the best of it. I'm not going to sit in my negativity. I'm not going to get sad. I'm not going to get depressed. I'm not going to get down on myself. I'm not going to kick myself down because I know that I'm already down. I need to pick myself back up. I need to get myself out there. I need to be my Sag self. I need to go support my friends. I need to go support myself. I need to go after my passions, travel, do all those things. I feel like a lot of you haven't been traveling. I know me personally have not been traveling, and it's something that's really, really heavily been on my mind. I've talked to a couple, 2 or 3 of my other friends, because I have a lot of Sagittarius. All my friends are Sagittarius. And I've talked to 2 or 3 other my Sagittarius friends, and some of them have been doing traveling and have been talking about wanting and the desire to do travel. So just make sure you're not being too stagnant. Dissipating, I feel like for Sagittarius is really just when we get into a stalemate within our routine. So when we get in a routine, when we start doing the same things over and over and over again, we like just dissipate. We like die internally. Like our soul like dies. Like if we are, you know, a bright flame per se, let's say that flame starts to dim and die down when we're not traveling, when we're not going and being social, because we really do need to be social to thrive. We really do need to have new experiences constantly. We really do need to be in different places and different environments constantly in order for us to thrive and grow and be healthy and positive. So when we have a lack of any of those things, we do kind of spiral and kind of just fade, you know, become a couch potato, etc., etc. So just make sure that you're being cautious of that. Because that is what we need to watch out for this month, okay, Sag? Alrighty, so we're going to end the reading with last message from Spirit. So anything that Spirit wants Sagittarius to know. Oh my god, did I do this for Scorpio? I did it. I was like, did I forget to do this for them? Yes, I did. Alright, so what is the last thing, Spirit, that you want? What's something that you really want Sag to know? What do you want Sag to know for this month? To close out this reading, what's a final message that we can give to Sag? Advice from Spirit, please, for the month of October. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need now? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. closing message, Spirit. Okay. We got 2. I'll take them. Okay, so we have, what did I say? Wow. Spirit is really coming through tonight, girl. Let me tell you. We have the 7 deadly sins, which this is talking about the 7 deadly sins. So this is humanity's destructive traits. So lying, cheating, whatever all the other 7 deadly sins are, greed, all those things. So be careful not to spiral down all the way into the dark and to dissipate and to just blend in and fade away. Be careful of that this month, okay? Be careful not to give in to the 7 deadly traits. So just be careful. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't get greedy, don't use people, don't, stay away from that stuff, because I just feel like there's a lot of negativity and toxicity really whispering into Sagittarius' ear this month. It almost feels like the devil's whispering in your ear. So just be careful, make sure that you're not giving into those negative, darker temptations this month. And that goes hand in hand with choices. Make the best choices. This was the other card that fell out for you, Sag. So Spirit really is like trying to be like, girl, make the right decisions. The universe is literally like, we're testing you right now. This is a test. Will you pass? Will you fail? Will you choose to continue to walk down into the dark hole that you know you're going down, or are you going to turn around and pick yourself back up and be like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this again. I've done this. We've been in this cycle long enough, Sag. It's time to break out of it and get back to being the true kick-ass Sag that, Sag is. Sag is such an awesome, fun, exciting energy. And honestly, I really feel this because I feel like I was looking at pictures and videos from me, 3 or 4 years ago, and I was such a different person. I was like, damn, I used to be so, I feel like I'm still fun with my friends, but, I used to be so fun, I used to be so outgoing, more than I am now. I definitely will still say that I have all the qualities and traits that I've always had, but I feel like on a dimmer scale, I'm on, 20% of being courageous, 20% of being outgoing, 20% of being excited and loud, and I'm not at my capacity of my Sagittarian energy. And I feel like a lot of Sagittarius have felt this way because of all the negative things we've experienced in the past couple of years, have kind of really dimmed our light a lot. So this is the year where we need to be, this is the moment, I should say, where we can choose to break out of that cycle. This is the final test that the universe is giving us. Like I said, especially if you've been feeling like your dreams and whatever you're going after, you just can't catch a break, it just keeps going further and further away from you, the harder you try to work towards getting it. That's why, because the universe is like, are you gonna give up right now when you're towards the end? And I'm gonna say something right now that I tell my students. I teach dance at a studio. I'm gonna tell you what I tell my students. Do not give up if you are more than halfway done. And I can tell you right now that if you are at this point, you are definitely more than halfway done. You are so close to the finish line. Because here's the thing, if you already spend enough time and effort into getting something halfway done, you've done 50% of that. You only have halfway to go. And I can tell you right now that you're probably more like 80, 90% done. You only have that 10%, that little bit left to go. Are you really gonna have done all that work, put in all that effort to get halfway there, to get 80% there, and then you're gonna give up halfway? You're gonna give up on the last 20%? That's ridiculous. That's a waste of your time. Then when you do that, when you give up at the end, that's when you've really given up. That's when you really wasted your time and your energy. Right now, it's not a waste yet. It's only a waste if you throw it away and you continue to stay in the negative cycle. So make a change. Do something different. Make the positive choice. You know what it is. You know what the 7 deadly sins are. You know what's something, and that just means you know what's right and you know what's wrong. So if you feel like something is wrong to do, do not do it. If you know better, do better, be better. Period. Point blank. Alrighty, Sag. That is your reading, a very Sagittarius way to end. If you guys liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know exactly what you guys are going through, because I'm super, super curious, because me as Sag, I've been having a really hard time lately, not gonna lie, and I will be talking about it very, very soon on a podcast and explaining a little bit more exactly what I've been going through. But let me know, because I find a lot of comfort in knowing that other people are going through some similar shit. I know that Sagittarius has had it really hard for years. So share, please. If you feel free to do so and you feel open and you feel safe and comfortable enough to do so, I would really like to hear your guys' stories. If you guys have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate the support. And if you guys like the style of my reading and you want to watch more of my readings, make sure that you stay up to date with me, turning on notifications and all those things. I don't really know how social media works either, but anyways, anything else that you guys would need to know will be in the description box down below. So go check that out if you have any questions, comments, concerns, etc. And I hope that you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I hope that tomorrow's a great freaking day as well. And I will see you next month. Our birthday's coming up so soon. Alrighty, bye.